got up early on a Friday morning. We all drove to Long Beach, California. This is where the port was. And we met there at about noon. We had Matt Watkins with us. I had my mother, my stepdad. We had the camera crew. We all met there. We were all on time. We got there. We were all excited, obviously, to start this weekend adventure. We loaded the boat. We got in line. We loaded the boat, and there was tons of seats. These boats that go over to Catalina now are huge. So we loaded up, and we took the 75-minute ride over to Avalon Harbor. And when we got over there, it was midday on Friday, and we all got off the boat. We walked over to our hotels. Everybody was able to check in early to their hotels, fortunately. And we immediately went over to the bib pickup.
641 right here. 641. Let's go.
I just like my name is like the... I'm one of his happy patients. He saved my knee.
PRP.
After that, we had a slight break before the course preview. There was a course briefing. It was about a 30-minute long talk on what to expect when we were out there. We got that out of the way at about 6 p.m. on Friday night, and then right afterward, we went to dinner.
So these are the maps. I figured I'd do this now before we had food everywhere. So this is where we're going to be starting.
So you're up and then
I'm
back.
going to go to this little thing here. This is the walk. Yeah. And then we're going to peak, like right here. Right before this neighborhood, we're going to peak. Okay. So once we get here, we can probably start jogging. And another thing I wanted to say is that right now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us here. But what we wanted to announce is there's really 8 people here because Miriam is pregnant with our new child.
Is that real?
I'm not joking.
So it was a bittersweet because I was kind of thinking to myself, this may be one of the last times that I get to continue these adventure challenges that I've been on, you know, for the last 3 or 4 years, that I've had fun with, that I've used to motivate myself and to help others. And it kind of sank in a little bit, like this may be one of the last times that I might be able to do this before baby 3 comes. So. So we got up at 4:15, 4:20 on race day morning, and our hotel was right next to the start line, and it was on the 2nd floor with a balcony. So we had perfect view of where we needed to be. So we had it kind of be our home base. So my parents came over, we had Matt Watkins come over, our film crew come over, and that was kind of our home base where we got dressed, we got our hydration packs on, we got our lights dialed in, and we were actually doing some of our warm-ups and stuff inside the hotel room because it was so cold outside that we kind of just did everything until it was time to basically toe to the line at 6 a.m.
Most of my food is here and here. I got 1.5 liters electrolytes, and then I got just water here, sunglasses, and I got salt tablets, ibuprofen here, and I got back here 10 scoops of Gatorade Endurance. Let's go.
Horn went off. I think it was like a small little beep. It really didn't even sound like some magnificent start, but it was like a little alert went off, and we started. So at that time it was 6 o'clock. It was like pretty dark. There was no sun, so we all had our headlamps on, or I turned them on shortly after, and it was very crowded in the beginning of the race, and we were trying to go really slow in the beginning of the race because the plan was to jog the flats, the plan was to jog the downhills and to walk the uphills. Anything more than like 3 or 4 degrees incline, we were gonna walk it. And we had agreed on that in the very beginning to see if we could pace this thing out to make sure that we could last that whole 50 kilometers or about 31, 32 miles.
Starting to get a little bit uphill. So far, so good. That's mile 3. Only 30 miles to go. It's the first downhill we've had. We'll take it. All right, we just hit the 6 mile marker. A little bit flatter now. At mile 12.7. We're at the Catalina airport. We're gonna stop here for a little pit stop, use the bathroom, refill up our water jugs, and get back at it. We just hit mile 15. Still going steady. We reached the other end of Catalina, and now we're heading back. All right, we just hit the 29 mile mark. Nice uphills to finish this off. That's mile 30. Let's bring this thing home. All right, mile 31. Don't get hit by cars. When you see cars, you know you're closer. Let's go.
They cut the trail. Those guys look way too fresh and happy to drop.
Salud, dinero y amor.
Feel like you could do the 50 mile now?
I think I'll need a little more training before the 50 miler. But the real story is this guy. No training. No training.
No training.
He comes out
Also eating pretzels.
and matches me step for step, stride for stride, at a 50K. This guy.
Oh my goodness.
Is that your first one?
Yeah, both of us.
I think I wanted to use this as a tester for myself to really see where we could go next. And being we are here where we are now, I really want to continue on our ultra marathon journey. So I don't really know where we're going to go next, but I think we're looking toward a 50 miler, and I'm super excited. And I don't know, this may be my last kind of adventure challenge that we do for a while. This may be the last one, but it won't be the end. I will be back to do more in the future. I know I will. So we'll see you guys on the next one.